Hello, hello, hello. Salut. Bon, je vais simplement mettre ça là. Je vais aussi mettre ça ici. Salut, salut, salut. J'espère que vous allez très bien. How you doing, everyone? We just wanna. This live is gonna take only a few minutes. As you can see the title, now you can see it. Macron is betraying the United States of America. Before we get to that, I just want to play a few statements that all of us can notice what what I will be talking here. I will do it in French, in English, and then in French at the end, so that I know that there is also few French spoken people are watching us. That's why I will be doing this. My statement. I will be also doing it in French at the end. Macron is betraying the United States of America. We told you so. We told you so. You remember? No, you don't remember? No. Every day we are talking about that. What the French are they doing? The role of the French are playing. What is that? During the day, they are with you. They are with NATO. They are with President Biden. They are with Prime Minister Trudeau. They are with Britain. They are with all of you guys. The Polish, and so on. The German, they are with you. But when night come, during the night, they're turning their face in a different orientation. That's what the French are doing. So you have to get it properly. You have to get that properly. Right? We've been saying this for so many days, so many months, so many years. Because sometimes you think that they are your friend. They are not your friend. The French, they are not your friend. Here I'm on Facebook, here I'm on YouTube. You understand? Let's listen to the statement made by President Trump about the nuclear is going on. Everybody's talking about nuclear. They don't know that the nuclear is dangerous. And then we will hear the statement of President Trump about Macron. Let's play that.
How would you do that now? Well, now, so you have a problem. You got this crazy world is blowing up, and the United States has absolutely no say. And Macron, who's a friend of mine, is over with China, kissing his ass. Okay, in China. I said, France is now going to China. You take a look at Saudi Arabia. Look at what happened. They're great people. They wanted to help us. He goes over and gets a fist bump. You know what a fist bump means? Don't shake my hand because your hand's dirty. That's what a fist bump is.
So
they got it.
I'm gonna back it a little bit, so we can hear again what President Trump is saying. Let's listen to that.
And is over with China, kissing his ass.
Let's play it back.
Do that now. Well, now
listen to it.
So you have a problem. You got this crazy world is blowing up, and the United States has absolutely no say. And Macron, who's a friend of mine, is over with China, kissing his ass. Okay, in China. I said, France is now going to China. You take a look at Saudi Arabia. Look at
why President Trump made this statement. You know what is happening between the Chinese and Taiwan, right? So, and all of us, we heard the statement made by President Macron about Taiwan. Let's go listen to another one. It's not only President Trump, but we know that some of President Biden, the national security advisor, they also provide an interview in a diplomatic way. We know how he handled that interview, right? Because that is called diplomacy. But really, in reality, when you go deeper, you will find out that the United States are not happy about the statement Macron Emmanuel made when you come to the position of China and Taiwan. You know that, right? I'm going to try again. And also, there is one of the senator. I don't know if he's senator. Marco Rubio. Who is he? He's a senator, I believe so, right? So I'm going to find another statement. So this time is going to be in French, so we can pass it along to the French-spoken people. They can listen what we are saying here. Just a second. We try to find so many things for you guys.
Macron, who's a friend of mine, is over with China, kissing his ass. Macron, who's a friend of mine, is over with China, kissing his ass.
Okay, what the French are saying here, that's President Trump. I think Mark Rubio also provided is not happy about that. The U.S. are not happy. Macron is kissing the Chinese ass when you come to Taiwan. We just see Macron just came from China, and then after China, he went to Netherlands. Right? So, what is the issue here? The declaration is, well, okay, I'm going to just do it in French. We can see, but I'm going to just stop here. What Macron say? Macron say this. Hein? Nous, avons-nous intérêt à une accélération sur le sujet de Taïwan? Non. La pire des choses serait de penser que nous, Européens, devrons être suivistes sur ce sujet et nous adapter au rythme américain à une insurrection chinoise. This means just say like the European has to protect themselves. They don't want to follow the US again, the politics, of the United States of America. That's what Macron said. Avons-nous intérêt à une accélération au sujet de Taiwan? Do we have interest in the acceleration of the situation in Taiwan? No. That's what he said. Well, that's what he said. La pire des choses serait de penser que nous, Européens, the worst of the situation would be for the European to think, ouais, devront être suivistes sur ce sujet et nous adapter au rythme américain à une surréaction chinoise. The worst for them is just to be the follower of the United States of America. It's me like they don't want to be taking order again from the United States of America. That's Macron's statement. When you come to the situation overreaction of Chinese when it's come to a matter of Taiwan. So for the Ukraine matter, you think that the French are with you. They are not with you. Yeah, that's what we try to explain to you so many times. You've been protecting the French in Africa. So let's now try to go deeper in this sentence provided by Macron Emmanuel. They are refusing now, according to Macron, we don't want to take any more order coming from the United States of America. That's what Macron is saying. We don't want any order coming from instruction, coming from the US. That's what Macron is saying. We have to think about ourselves, them, not us, the European people. But you guys in the US, you are backing down the French in Africa. You see? You are backing the French in Africa. You are protecting the French in Africa. Every financial crime, blood crime, the French are doing in Africa. You, the United States of America, White House, Congress, Senate, you are protecting Macron Emmanuel. You are protecting the French. Why should you protect them? You have a guy here are kissing the Chinese ass. He's an ass kisser. We told you so about this guy. We told you about the French. But you seem not to listen to us. I do believe that if they cannot work together with you, I know that you try to handle it diplomatically, right? In front of everybody, right? But you know that deep in your heart that this guy Macron is a betrayer, is betraying you, is being betraying you for so long. You understand? Here we want to make the end of the French right there in Africa. We have to terminate the domination of the French. You cannot protect the French anymore in Africa. How are we going to stop this? How are we going to push these people, these French, Macron, and the people around them in the corner, and we can put them their head in water? How are we going to do that? How the United States of America can do that? First, let sanction every French company. Right? Every French company, big corporation, that companies that are in relationship with a dictatorship right there in Africa. You know those companies. We don't want to name them. You know that. And all of these companies, they are enrolled in Wall Street. We can stop them by sanctioning this company. We have a case with the Congo people about Total Energy today. Is a relationship with Ngwebso Mathurin Albert. We have the proof of all of the French politicians are going every time to visit Ngwebso Mathurin Albert, alias Sassou Nguesso Denis, who is calling himself president of an entity that is called Congo. Congo with a little C. You understand what I'm saying? Let's make it happen now. We're gonna bring the sanction to this company, to this French. We will find the way to work through all of this. Right? So if they're saying that they cannot work with you together with related to the Taiwan matter, why should you, the US, you should protect the French in Africa for every financial and economical crime they are doing in Africa? Why should you back them up? Why should you align with them by doing this? Right? That's the case right there. Macron is not only kissing Xi Jinping us, but is also kissing Putin us. We already explained to you what is happening in Africa. In Africa, even though the US, you trying to close your eyes about the presence of the Chinese in Africa, right? You should know, and we have to remind you, beside every Chinese company in Africa, mostly in the French, between quote, ex-colony right there in Africa. It's not ex-French colony until today. Beside every Chinese company, there is a French company is working with them. And that's where the French are getting their money, the politicians are getting their money. The French are supporting their economy, their country. Beside every French company, every Chinese company in Africa, there is a French company is working together with a Chinese company. That's the way Macron is kissing the Chinese ass right there in Africa. And President Trump is not wrong by saying that. And we told you about this for so many days. Beside every Chinese company, mostly in a French-spoken country in Africa, you will see there is a French company. They are working together. That is the game is happening there. So if you accuse the Chinese, you should also accuse the French. But what the US is doing is protecting the French when it's come to a matter related to money laundering of a French company right there in Africa. Why should you protect them now? Since they are not with you when it's come to the Chinese matter. The French are saying to other European countries, no, 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 no. The United States of America is too dangerous for us. We should not cooperate with them. We can cooperate with them only with our mouth, but in a deep thinking, we should not. We should disobey on the proposal. Right? We should resist. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the second game that the French are playing is with President Putin, and President Putin knows this better than anyone. Our role as a Congo son is to kick out the French, to kick out friend of French in our territory. Our goal is set. You understand? Another thing is, now what Macron is doing is, because the French are playing a very smart game, you understand? Because they're trying to see how the BRIC is getting power, right? Saudi Arabia, Iran, so many countries, Indonesia, so of them, they have expressed themselves, they're willing to get inside the BRICS. Though the French are trying to seize here the opportunity, right? To be there, create other friend, good relationship, and these friends are also very powerful right there in Africa, on all of this country. The Chinese, with a lot of money, they've been borrowing, they've been giving as a debt to so many countries right there in Africa. Now you have the Russians are coming. So the French have to be like using the Chinese and the Russian as a shield car right there in Africa when it comes to the economy. And who will be the loser? The United States of America. You'll be the loser. Let's work together. Right? We have to remind you, when Macron went to see President Putin, he brought the contract that our ancestors signed right there. He asked President Putin so they can work together. That's why you will see Macron is flip-flopping all the time, flip-flopping. He's with you, but in reality, he's not with you. That's the game. But he has to survive. He's in heat in his country. He's losing in the poll there. He's the most unpopular president of the French never had. Macron is a betrayer. We have to remind you again, Macron is a betrayer. Listen, guy, before I close this section in English, who can believe that the French government are finding my information, try to know who I am everywhere? Just today, I've been watching my LinkedIn account. I just found out that almost every week you get a report from LinkedIn telling you who's been watching your profile, right? You know that, right? I just get it I think from the 11, what they're saying from the 4th to the 11th, which is 2 days ago. About 13 company was watching, right? between the 13 company, there is the French government. I'm going to show you that, right? The French government. Ask yourself a question. Why should the French government interest to watch the profile of my profile in LinkedIn? Why should the French government? It's meaning that Macron Emmanuel has provided some instruction to. I'm going to show you here. As you can see, I'm going to try to bring it here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it properly. Oh my God. This is a kind of glare. Probably. Let me show on Facebook first. Facebook first. You see here, 13 guy, 13. You have appeared 13 times, 13 search this week. This week, 13 appearance of research. You guys understand? Oh, what's happening? Okay. You have see that? I'm gonna show it in a. You see here this week 13, huh? Somewhere here. Listen, YouTube. Listen, guys, in the YouTube. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show that. See, 13 appearance. Let me show that. Oh, there is a kind of glare in YouTube. The image is not really clear. I'm gonna try to push again. Look at this. 13 appearance, right? 13 appearance. Then I'm gonna go up. Look at this. The French ministry is there. Look at this. French ministry is there. Huh? Look at this. I'm going to try to show in the YouTube first. Look at this. French. You look at that? You see that? Here, there is the French ministry here. Look at, I'm going to go in the YouTube. Look at this. You see that? French economical energy territory, something like that. Huh? French ecology energy territory. Ministry ecology, energy, territory. Eh? So ask yourself why the French government has to interest to watch my profile, try to find who I am, what kind of thing he has inside his brain, which company you work for, why they should do that. Ask yourself a question. Because they know that everything we are talking is the truth, and they even ask themselves a question: how come these people are well aware of this situation? This is why. I hope that the US will get it, will take in consideration. It's time now to take a matter of the Congo people by going through this new country, the Congo Federation, the 55th country of Africa. We want to restore our dignity by protecting our people, the Congo, protecting our land, and protecting our natural resources. I hope that you get it properly. Bon, donc je vais donc essayer de le finir ce live en français rapidement. Posez-vous donc la question de savoir, vous avez tous suivi ce que d'ailleurs je venais de vous montrer sur LinkedIn, pourquoi le ministère de la France, de l'écologie, l'énergie, du territoire et tout pareil s'intéresse à aller rechercher le profil de Bernard Pongy. Mais ils disent que c'est des petits gens, c'est des gens qui ne sont pas intelligents, ils font du bruit sur le net. Pourquoi donc ils vont se faire à faire ces recherches? Posez-vous la question parce qu'ils reconnaissent la véracité, la puissance de frappe, la puissance de la communication que nous réalisons. Parce que tout ce que nous sortons, c'est 100% la vérité. Et donc, je cherche à savoir, et pourquoi ils veulent faire ces recherches? Pour faire quoi? Vous ne pourrez rien faire contre nous. Est-ce que vous comprenez? Vous avez entendu Donald Trump le dire, Macron, qui suce le cul de Xi Jinping, hein, on peut le dire comme ça. Pas seulement de Xi Jinping, même de président Poutine. Si Macron ne veut plus recevoir les ordres de l'Amérique, ne veut plus travailler avec les Américains, pourquoi donc les Américains doivent continuer à protéger leurs crimes en Afrique? Pourquoi donc les Américains doivent continuer à protéger les crimes de sang, les crimes économiques réalisés par la France en Afrique? Et plus particulièrement ici, je m'adresse les crimes réalisés sur les Congo, notre peuple. Donc nous pensons que les Américains peuvent énormément aider Parce qu'on vous a toujours dit que Macron était un traître, et là, il vous le montre, il vous le montre. On a toujours dit aux Américains, même aux Russes, hein, qu'à côté de chaque entreprise chinoise en Afrique, plus précisément dans des pays entre guillemets francophones, il y a une entreprise française qui travaille en parallèle. Donc ces deux entreprises-là travaillent en collaboration et pillent l'Afrique, et tout en produisant des infrastructures qui ont une durée limitée. Donc toutes ces constructions sur du sable que nous voyons, les entreprises françaises ont participé. Mais entre-temps, le magot s'est retrouvé dans les banques en France, puisque les Chinois vont payer en dollars. Il faut que ça passe bien avec l'échange, donc au niveau de la Banque de France. Et ça, vous comprenez. Donc, nous demandons aux Américains, puisque dans la situation de Taïwan, vous êtes devenus seuls. Les Français disent aux Européens, non, 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 on doit prendre notre liberté auprès des Américains. Parce que les Américains sont devenus trop dangereux pour notre survie. Ça, c'est ce que ça veut dire, les propos de Macron. Pourquoi donc, vous, les Américains, vous devez protéger les Français et leurs criminels? Donc, commençons par détruire tous les suppôts, c'est-à-dire que les kleptocraties que la France a imposées en Afrique, surtout dans l'Afrique francophone, on ne parle pas. C'est quasiment toute l'Afrique francophone. Faisons-le et remettons les terres aux ayants droit, aux propriétaires des terres, des ressources naturelles, qui vont donc contrôler leur économie, contrôler leurs ressources naturelles et choisir les partenaires qu'ils veulent travailler avec eux. C'est cela, le fairness, comme on dit. Comprenez? Maintenant, dites aux Français, nous allons travailler pour nous-mêmes, et vous aussi travaillez pour nous-mêmes, mais pas question pour vous d'aller piller ce qui ne vous appartient pas. Les Africains doivent reprendre le contrôle total de leurs ressources naturelles, de leur territoire et tout. Et on va voir comment les Français vont parler de cette liberté. Donc, ils sont en train de réclamer. Et ça, nous le demandons au Congrès américain, à la Maison-Blanche, au Sénat américain, de le faire le plus rapidement, surtout dans l'affaire des Congo, de reconnaître la Fédération Congo comme étant le 55e pays d'Afrique, que les Congos prennent le contrôle généralisé de leur territoire, le contrôle généralisé de leurs ressources naturelles, et que nous travaillons ensemble pour dégager les forces françaises et puis les mochis, hein, donc toutes les ethnies ou les clans en Afrique francophone qui travaillent pour la France au détriment de peuples authentiques autochtones qui vivent dans ces territoires-là. Vous comprenez? Donc, vous comprenez que c'est normal que la France, Macron, aille lécher le cul de Xi Jinping en Chine, puisqu'à côté de chaque entreprise française en Afrique, il y a une entreprise chinoise. Tous les deux, les Français comme les Chinois, travaillent ensemble pour le pillage, la destruction de l'Afrique. Et là, il est allé négocier avec la Russie. Il veut maintenant vouloir utiliser la Russie comme la voiture bélier en Afrique. Donc la France, un petit, protégé par deux géants, et qui s'autoprotège contre un autre grand, qui est ici les États-Unis d'Amérique. Parce qu'on dit, ce grand-là, il est trop violent. Ce grand-là, il est trop bandit. Ce grand-là nous donne trop d'instructions. Nous ne voulons plus. Nous ne voulons plus les brimades. Nous ne voulons plus obéir à ce grand. Macron traite désormais l'Amérique comme un État voyou, un État gangster. Donc, Macron veut maintenant aller chercher la protection de deux autres grands qui sont ici, la Chine et la Russie, la Chine de Xi Jinping et la Russie de Poutine. Donc, pour les Américains, donc c'est à vous maintenant de comprendre que vous devez aussi lâcher Macron. Il dit, bon, attends, tu vas maintenant là-bas? Bon, il n'y a pas de souci. Donnez donc, libérer complètement l'Afrique en empêchant que la France continue de puiser ses ressources. Là, encore, on peut donc aller récupérer tout le capital africain qu'ils ont volé, essentiellement le capital des Congo, à travers l'investissement à Wall Street de ces compagnies multinationales françaises, qui sont ces multinationales qui financent Macron, Emmanuel et tous les politiciens de l'écoderme de Hitlerville à Pompidou. J'espère que vous avez compris. Dieu au contrôle. Mukongo kile manzau, mukongo kile kokokokongitadi, kokokokongitadi, kokokokongitadi. Matono na nguli ambote abu pia. Ye.